Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to Formula One 2018. We have just won our first rivalry, thanks to that rather insane drive in Monaco. I don't want to say it was impressive, and I don't even want to say it was good, but it exceeded my own expectations, and we have, through that, completed our rivalry versus Kevin Magnussen. I don't know what that means for us moving forward, but maybe we can have two rivals? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. How we doing in resource points? I don't really know. That takes a long time to get through. Long time to get through. Oh, we got 250 for that rivalry 1. So that means we have, wow, 2,100 resource points. That is really good. Oh, we also got the 600 team goal bonus. Sweet. Alright, well, we got lots of research to do then. Yes, we have seen that. And here's how the reputations are stacking up, in case you were wondering. Haas is feeling pretty good about us. And Red Bull, Toro Rosso, is actually showing quite a bit of interest. That would kind of be a move down for us. We're really, for me personally, I think what I'm aiming for and what I would like to do is just get our own team to like us more, and then maybe just show the top three that we are a contender. And we are moving our way towards veteran. And we get to conclude the Monaco weekend. Any messages here? Not really. Good result this weekend. Good done. Obviously, the incident in practice set us back. If you're going to crash, that's the time to do it. Well, by golly, I did. I did plenty of crashing in practice. All right, let's head to the next weekend. Should be a darn good one. I am expecting good things out of Canada. I love the track. I love the event. I always do well in these races. I do good qualifying here. This should be a good one. Any news or information as we head into the race weekend, though? Let's see.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
That's great news. Look through the stuff. Our new goals. 4th or better. Race weekends remaining 2. Well, I would say this is the place to do it. So we'll try our best there. 4th place is it's a daunting task, beating the Red Bulls. And look at all this. Look at all this research. Turbocharger wear, weight reduction on the floor under tray, rear wing, outer strakes, and an ignition system upgrade. The weather looks like qualifying is going to be iffy, some mixed conditions, possibly rain in Q2, Q3, but a dry race. Alright, cool. I'm ready to go practice. Am I ready to go practice? I might as well go ahead and do the R&D tree stuff while I'm here. And I think this is going to be a case since we have so many resource points. We're going to start one new thing everywhere. Upgrade price reduced by 4, failure chance reduced by 2. Do we want heave dampers? Wow, what a name! What a name! Heave dampers. Or the rear floor under tray distribution. Both kind of go the same direction. And we also have the monocoque structure. This is a 3-weeker, 1,000 resource points, but a huge leap. Versus these are 2-weekers. You know what? Let's go for the big leap on this one. Let's do that, or be ready for Silverstone. That's a good one for that to be ready for. And then on the Aero, we'll probably do something a little bit more like a 2-week. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the front force for Austria. Another good one. Oh, there is a streak of good tracks coming up for us. That leaves us 500 resource points. Not quite enough, I think, to do an engine upgrade or probably even a reliability upgrade. But to have those two already in motion and the weekend's just starting, that's looking good. And we'll take this time to do a little bit of an overview on how things are looking. We are definitely doing well in the mid-pack. I think we're doing pretty well at excelling our research and trying to catch those big 3. Hopefully by the end of the season we can make some strides toward that. We'll see.
Here we are, live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway.
Pretty foggy out. Apparently they fixed some bugs with the commentary. We'll see if it's actually fixed.
In 1999, the outside track wall, situated on the last corner of the lap, ended the race of 3 Formula One world champions, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
I honestly
Turns 13
didn't know
and
that.
14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section, entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall.
Don't look so
But hitting
down,
those
Ocon.
curbs at the wrong angle
Everything's
can
gonna be
easily put the
okay.
car offline. You'll see a lot
You
of
should
drivers
look down
bail
now.
out of committing into turn 13, using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
Okay. Here we go. Practice 1.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Aye, Jeff. Alright, well, I'm going to go out here and maybe I'll do the track acclimatization and most of these off camera. I do really love this track, so I'm probably going to jump in for qualifying pace and race strategy this week and let you know how things are going. Alright, practice 1 went really, really well. I did perfect in all of the 3 initial programs. We just got to do qualifying and the race pace. In that, we need a new engine, though. The ICE is so worn, even though it has a nice amount of wear, it's just not enough power to get me around this track. So we're going to go ahead and put in our second ICE. We're also going to change out the motor generator, the kinetic one, to its second unit. So it looks like we're probably going to end up taking a penalty there at some point in the season. Everything else looks like it's pretty much in good shape. Energy store is getting up there, but not quite dead yet. So we'll say that's going to be good enough. But now we will head to practice 2, practice 2, and do qualifying and a race strategy. Looks like the weather has cleared up a little bit. You can see there's 4 actually, 4 programs in perfect scores. Be good for our resource points. We already got 972. So we'll be able to do at least 1 more bit of research, if not 2, by the end of the weekend. Let's go out and do a qualifying run. Car is very well balanced. I'm very, very happy with it. And the track has changed a little. You'll notice some of the curbs have been reduced. I don't know if that's an IRL thing. I assume that it is. But yeah, the curbing is definitely less obnoxious, especially in this last chicane. You can really focus in on this lap here. I have to say the ERS management is difficult here because you're using it so much. Wow, that was a big freeze. We haven't had many freezes in single player. That's been mostly a multiplayer thing. That was huge though, and it does take away our time when that happens. So we're losing time on track when it freezes like that. That's annoying. That's gonna put us at a marked disadvantage here. I bet you we're down a couple tenths just from that. I'm gonna deplete my battery usage here. Boy, it's got me really off rhythm. But even those carbs, you can tell, are definitely smaller than they used to be. Yeah, for a car that felt really great in the first programs, it feels a little weak right now. Hopefully it's got a slippery enough body that we can get down the straightaway here to save some battery. Oh, another freeze! Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a big problem if it's going to be freezing in the turns like that.
Down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
I don't know that this thing's got 2 laps in it. It doesn't have 2 laps of battery. That's going to be a major. That's going to be a major problem. All right, I worked the battery to try and get it back up charged. So hopefully we can make another lap here. These tires are not going to be optimal by any means, though. We will be nice and low on fuel.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Try to really focus in on this lap and get the most out of the thing. Really turn in here is important. The back end wanted to step out just a touch. Actually lost quite a bit. right there. I actually think it doesn't like these tires as much. Is part of the thing I'm going against. Boy, we are just really down on time. I am surprised. This thing was a rocket ship in the other programs. I think the tires are probably too tired for this. So I'm not exactly panicking. As long as we don't have the same lag issues in real qualifying, this shouldn't be a big deal. See if we can make up a 1/10 of a second down here. Some generous curb usage. Oh, it was a big save, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, it's going to be close. No, right at the last second.
Program over, but that wasn't much help to us.
Well,
Did it
Jeff,
again, I'm afraid.
I'm going to go ahead and say that wasn't really my fault, to be honest. Alright, let's go and do the race program and see where we stand there. Fastest lap, but it wasn't fast enough. I'm curious now that we're back on the Ultras for this program, if the car's going to come around for me, because despite the fact that I do think we failed that program because of the game hanging up, I do feel like that it didn't have the right balance there versus the previous programs I had done. The car felt really great. I can't imagine it's because it's sunny out, but it's not impossible. We'll get a pretty good idea here in this session, or this program, on these tires. Yeah, it just feels like it turns in a little bit better on these Ultras than it does on the Hypers. We might want to, in the race, only use those Hypers for a very short stint or something. If that's the way it's going to be. If that's how it's going to be, eh? I gotta stop doing that. I keep hitting my left side tires on the grass there. Doing pretty good with ERS management. You may have noticed that in the Monaco race, I ended up actually going back to doing it manually for whatever reason. I honestly don't know why. I don't know if I did it or if the game did it. I don't remember. It just sort of started happening like by instinct. Yeah, you can jump those curbs pretty good, but you gotta be careful with it. But no, yeah, we're definitely much better on pace now.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
That's surprising. It's not the end of the world if we're gonna have a car that, you know, maybe just won't qualify as well. Especially if it's gonna be a rainy qualifying, because I don't typically do very well in the rain. I kinda missed my marks there. As much as I love this track, it's not a good track for talking and driving, if I'm honest. Because it's so very, very important to nail your marks here. Again, with the tires in the grass there, you can see how it makes the car want to step out once you get onto the brakes. So I gotta stop that. Alright, it's very good out of the turn there, though. That's what's saving me. It might be my saving grace. Alright, the brakes here. I think I might need to step the brake bias a bit to the front, which is unusual for me, because I'm getting just a little bit too much rear lockup.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh, and then the front's lock up there, so it might be that I'm just downshifting too aggressively. That's a distinct possibility. And something that I like to do. Hello, Wall. How are you? Is this a track that's very easy to DNF at? You're definitely really pushing the boundaries here. There we go, stayed out of the grass. Oh yeah, that's much better. I must do that. Haven't used rich at all in this session, or this program. which means that they're gonna probably run us pretty light in the race, which is good. You want to be light here. You don't want to have extra fuel. I swear the game's doing a little bit of hiccups down in there too. There we go. Another perfect program. Really bizarre.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Really bizarre that we're so good in all the race programs, but so very far off in qualifying. We'll see if that continues to be the case.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Bottas, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
That's interesting. Even though we were so very far off on that practice program, look where we are in the charts versus the other Hypersoft guys. I think maybe they're being a little dramatic. Time was a little off for the qualifying program or something? Because what I'm seeing here and what that program was telling me, they ain't lining up.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Did I? Did I, though?
You spent a lot of time on the track during practice. Does the car have enough reliability to sustain that?
Couldn't take it. Just like improve. Your package. Durability will notice that.
You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
It's nothing, won't buff out. Oh.
Appreciate your time.
I keep answering those wrong. Maybe I shouldn't answer those. Oh, that's what I always forget I can not answer those. I'm not a very good interviewer. Sorry. Or I'm not a very good interviewee. Hey, I'd rather be a better driver than a better interview. Right? Right. And, oh, we just got enough. We have enough points now to go for this oil pressure pump development major engine power upgrade. Major. Look at the leap. Let's go for that. Yeah. Alright, here we are for Q1.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Same bug is happening again where F7 just gets locked somehow. I don't fully understand how this happens. This happened in F1 2017, and it's happening in F1 2018. Just add it to the list of bugs. Like, it's not my keyboard. I double-checked that. I actually tried 3 different keyboards. And this just keeps happening where the left, maybe it's the pedals or something, I'm not sure. But something does it where it's just always trying to go left. So I have to, like, trick it to get to anything.
10 to 15 minutes.
And look, they're just... How do I stop this now? What do I do? I don't know. How do I want to get to fuel load? How can I do it? Oh no! Oh jeez. What was that at before? Oh frick. Well, I don't know what the hell to do now. Our setup is ruined. Okay. This is a problem. This is a major problem. Hey, I figured out how to fix it. Well, I didn't really figure out how to fix it. I basically just don't have an F7 key now. Alright. Well, that's added drama to the weekend I didn't need.
Now, we've all done a lot of work for this circuit on the simulator, but nothing beats real data. Bear in mind the car's capability changes based on track conditions, so your reference points may not always be in the same place.
Okay, that's daunting. Let's go to track, huh? Alright, let's hope and pretend that all of those issues are not issues at all. We do still only have 92 available % of battery, so we're only going to get 1 flying lap at all, but I don't think that would have changed even if we had 100%, to be honest, so not too worried there. Let's just try and have a good exit out of here. Hit that DRS. A lot of power down into turn 1. Oh, that was a nice entry. Let's see how it's doing on these hypers now. I was a bit worried before, after the qualifying practice program, but it feels fantastic now. This feels like the car I was feeling before. Oh yeah, the grip out of there is amazing. Stay out of the dirt. A little bit wide there. Probably cost me half a second, if I'm honest. Ooh, wide here. Trying to hit those ERS buttons. It's very distracting. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to focus on. So there's potentially, I would say, a full second worth of time I could pick up. Really hop the curbs there. As long as you keep the tires on the yellow, they seem to be happy. So that was 11.5. We'll see where that stacks up. Like I said, there's definitely more in it. But the car felt fine. Like I was worried about it after the practice program, but nah. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna run this down. Looking like we're in good shape. Magnussen at a 12.3. We're at 11.5. Ricciardo currently number 1 at 11.0. Looked like Red Bull had closed in on those front two. But Hamilton now goes down to a 10.6. Well, I said it had another second in it, so it's not impossible. P5 for us. P12 for Magnussen. And now it has started to rain. Okay, well. Everything we learned in practice and Q1, throw it out the window. So we're going to go into Q2 in the rain. And it is a pretty good rain. Let me look at the forecast. It's a heavy rain right now. 10 minutes out, still heavy rain. And then 15 minutes out, it's going to lighten up. So it might be that we have a Q3 that ends up being dry, or a drying track. So if we make it to Q3, that's going to be interesting. But this one looks like it's going to be rainy for the entirety of it. So I think we'll just go ahead and go to track now.
To ease up in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till light rain.
5 minutes till light rain. So it may be that it eases up to intermediate level by the end. But I'm going to go out and put in a basic lap here on full wets during this monsoon, just to make sure. And to get some idea of what it's like to drive in the rain here, since we didn't get an opportunity to do that. Might as well take the opportunity to get to practice in, regardless. Okay. Yeah, that's slippery as expected. I'm still going to use full battery power, because I'm sure the top speed is still very important here. Just got to remember to back up these turns. Oh, there goes the freezes. Yep, whenever it rains, we get game freezes. Okay. Nice and easy now. Yep, big hang-ups. It seems like we're continuing on, though, at least. Like, I moved down the track. I didn't back up on the track. That's what's happening in multiplayer is the game freezes and you actually lose position on track. Which is pretty wild to think about. Car isn't too bad. The balance is still right, even in these conditions. I got a little bit out of the dry groove in the braking zone there. Wasn't great for it. Short shifted out of there. I don't think it'll be a number 1 time, but it should be a decent time. Kind of put us through. Need be, but I think it might dry out in this session. We'll have to watch the weather. P4, 124.1, 7/10s down. Yeah, I think that'll be okay, but we'll have to watch the weather.
You're doing a great job. We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
Okay, Jeff. Alright, watching the weather to see what it do here. I'm not going to go full Monty on the acceleration of time. We only need like 4 minutes to get out here, so not a huge deal. Actually, we only need 3 minutes, maybe even 2.5. I'm just watching the weather, and I'm waiting to see if anybody changes tires. Hamilton is just immensely faster than anyone else, as of right now.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
Okay, intermediates are on now. 3.5 minutes to go. Van Dorn just put in a very fast time. We are not currently on intermediates because my team are a bunch of idiots. So now I have to try and get to intermediates. Alright, doesn't look like it's changing too much. 3 minutes is plenty of time to go out and do a lap though. But it's going to be an all or nothing lap. That is for sure. Yes, you can tell it's definitely let up a bit and the track's drying out quite a bit. How much time is left? We got 1:19 left, so we're not going to be the absolute last one across the line, which is what you want in these conditions, but pretty darn close to it. Pretty darn close. Alright. Let's try and really have a good safe lap, really. That's going to be key. I don't think the track is going to be, like, dramatically faster.
Currently in the drop zone. We need you to move up into the top 10. We won't progress to the shootout.
Literally out on a lap doing that right now. Not a lot of grip right there. Pretty good so far. A little bit dicey. Just a bit dicey. A little bit of lock up there. It's going to cost us a touch. Let's go to full power. Struggling to get it slowed down there. This is it. This will be the only lap we get. This car is behind us doing the same. It's pretty much going to be the case that I won't know if we're in or not until it tells us, like, I have no idea if this time is good or not. Any idea? I guess it's good. Cool beans. Yeah, I think we waited till just the right moment. The track had just gotten good, and we were pretty much the last ones across the line, so well done. Alright, cool. Currently for Q3, looks like we're back on the dries. Track status is clear and good. I'm going to go out now, but I think we're going to have to do 2 runs to see if the track improves by the end, because I have a feeling it's probably a little damp right now. If not everywhere, then at least offline. And the track should rubber in a bit and get better by the end of the session. Save power and give a gap. Dat gap. Here we go. Oh, it feels like a grip machine now. Yeah, I gotta get used to it being able to stick so much. A little bit of loss of grip there. That was a bit spooky. Don't put the thing in the wall. If they have to fix it, or if we break it, then there goes any chance we had. That Ferrari has caught us big time. I wasn't planning on that. I don't know how exactly you would plan on such a thing. The good news is this is probably our car's strongest point right here, so we should be able to get out of his way. 10-9 currently. This is not a 10-9 lap. That will let me know kind of where we stand. 10, 11, 12. 12 is real bad. So we gotta find quite a bit of time, but I think we can do it. Plenty of tires to use.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:12.2.
we could technically do 3 runs. That's not impossible. And, yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. So let's go out now. And we'll see if we have time to do 3. It seems like it would be unlikely, but maybe not impossible. Oh yeah, it's getting drier. It's getting brighter out. Track's gonna warm up. Probably gonna get quicker, if I had to guess. Seems like we may want to put a new battery in this thing for the race. Might have to happen. I don't know, we'll see. If I have one available, I don't know that I do. There we go. So nice having a Delta to go against. Oh, there goes this lap. That all started with a little tiny push. That little tiny push got us way off the line and ended up overusing the rear tires on exit. Scrape the wall. I'm not going to bail on it because we're still green. And who knows, we might pick up a little. Boy, that was really good there. I think that would have netted us some. Not much, but it's something. Oh, that was beautiful. Out of battery. Okay, back up to 5th. I'm gonna go and see if there's time. No, there won't be time. Okay, that would be it. That's fine. I wish we hadn't stepped out there, but we'll see how this stacks up. I went out again just to see. 17 seconds. I don't think that's enough time to get there. Oh, it would have been super close. Gotta go fast. Nope. Oh, it was so close. It was so close.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
8th place. They're really pleased. I expected more out of myself, to be honest.
The grid is all
Oh,
set
I let it
for
wash
the
out
race
in turn 1 there.
But before we go, let's
Hey,
quickly
Magnussen
remind
outqualified
ourselves of
us.
our
I didn't even
top
realize he
three,
made it to
who
Q3.
are Hamilton, Vettel, and Kimi Raikkonen. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then,
Indeed.
it's goodbye.
Alright, not bad. I expected a little bit more, but I think our pace in the race is going to be phenomenal. I just don't feel as good on the hypers, which is weird. But if we feel good on the harder tire, that's a pretty good indication that we're going to have a decent race. As long as no crazy shenanigans happen. And this is a very easy track to pass at, too, so looking forward to it. See if we got any post-qualifying stuff. Don't think we will. Oh, we just restart the one with Magnussen, huh? That's okay. Apparently we had a faster lap in Q1. It's a bit disappointing in myself. And yeah, I think we're gonna be good to go.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
It was a good performance, it just wasn't great. But we'll try to be great tomorrow in the race. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you then.